Alright, I think I've got overall like 90% of test one's parts and pieces. I just went to Home Depot and went with galvanized steel, carbon steel, instead of just waiting. I don't have the time to wait for shipping and handling nor do I want to pay that much right now for test one on getting all stainless. That's what I was trying to say. I'm avoiding getting all stainless, so I just got this cheaper carbon steel, and because I can weld to the stainless. That's another thing I'm gonna get set. I got set up for stainless. I'm just gonna go from stainless to carbon steel. So I got the steam hose, half-inch NPT steam hose. Um, got some insulation, blanket insulation, and also got some thinner adhesive tape insulation. And that's for the fan I found on the road on 205 bridge. That can be used for the condenser fan. Just some fittings. This 100 psi pressure gauge that I don't have an idea for yet, but I have this this 145 psi one that I'm gonna use for the hotline. There's the hotline manual valve. Oh, this is just hose fitting. That whatever they make, JIC hose fitting. Here's the Fresnel lens. It's here's a shoe for size. That's going to be used for the smaller boilers to amplify them using a smaller water volume for the steam. And then the bigger ones will not use this. It'll just be like a burn surface that big. Oh, there it is right there. That's where the sun hits. There's a shoe for size. So it's about the same diameter, just a tiny bit smaller than the Fresnel lens. And then what else? Just an extra turnbuckle to dial in the boiler angle. So that turnbuckle adjusts the fine-tune angle, so you're perpendicular with the reflective dish. That's it. I don't want to show the boilers because it's a really secret geometry shape for the boiler. So it'll work at the Mount Everest and at the equator. It'll reflect the sun from the top of Mount Everest in the morning, pointing down like 12 degrees or whatever, all the way to the equator where you're pointing straight up. So I just don't want to show the design quite yet. Paint's still a little sticky. All right, so they got the cold water coming from the faucet, the hose faucet comes in, and there's the shut-off valve, and that goes up to the boiler, and then the steam comes out of the boiler and goes to this blow-off valve, and it's rated at 145 psi. So right there. And then I can control the steam outlet, the steam vent right there.